Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode, this fun Friday episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And I'm so glad to see you here this morning. It's so good to see you. If you are here, be sure and say good morning. And I would love to say good morning to you. Oh, I'm spilling my coffee on me. Oh my goodness, I filled it too high. This is my coffee. This is me drinking my coffee. I don't know why I'm feeling silly this morning, but I am, and I'm so glad that you're here. I hope that you hang with me. We're going to have fun this morning. I had an idea last night. I was going to make this a fun Friday, and we are going to make it a fun Friday. But I started thinking about that Mary Maxim kit, the crochet monthly kit that I got last week. And so I started thinking about granny squares. Again, I'm like kind of obsessed with granny squares right at the moment, in my mind anyway. And so I started thinking about granny squares and all the things we can do with granny squares. So I thought that we would kind of do a deep dive or a shallow dive, depending on how far we get into things that we can do with granny squares. I just thought that was a really neat idea, but we're going to have some fun too. Hey, I see Naomi. Good morning, Naomi. You can't stay long, but you wanted to say hi, at least as listen as you're getting ready. Well, that's nice. Thank you for hanging out with us while you get ready for the day. And good morning, Jessica. It's good to see you. So glad to see you. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I did spill coffee on me, but it'll be okay. It will be okay. So I'm going to message my friends. Morning. And let's see, pretty much everything and anything you can make with granny squares. Yes, I know, right? Okay, so I messaged my friends and said, I'm live. Can you believe it? So it looks like everybody's sleeping in this morning, and that is okay. You know what? That's usually what I'm doing, sleeping in, not having a care in the world. And so anyway, that's usually what I'm doing. And so I am so glad to see you. I'm going to drink some more of my coffee. Hey, what's in your cup this morning? I want to know. I've got coffee, as you can see. Morning, Nikki. Thank you for that. Thank you for the thumbs up. Alice, it happens sometimes. I don't know why, but sometimes it does. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and Naomi's drinking coffee. Alice, did you make your coffee yet this morning? Nikki, what's in your cup? You got something special because it's Friday. And oh, good. I can't wait to see it. Jessica, the top that you made. I did see that you were going to send it. Oh, here we go. It's come through. Oh, that is lovely. I really like that, Jessica. That is so cute. So you are calling it a top, but it kind of looks like a, I don't think it's going to show through. Oh, it didn't show through. I touched the screen. So I don't think it's going to show, but anyway, it's super cute. I really like it. Like it. And hey, Jay, good morning. It's good to see you here. Alice did make her coffee. She's drinking a big coffee this morning. That's good. Don't do what I did, Alice. I just spilled mine all over me. Yes, I did. But it's Friday, and that's a good thing, right? Yes, that was a good thing. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. All right. So as you can see, this is on my lap. So that is, I'm on my laptop today. It looks kind of grainy. I don't know. Hey, Miguel, it's good to see you. I didn't see you. Oh, there's Miguel way up there. Okay, good morning. Sorry about that. I missed you. Sometimes these chats get by me, don't they? Yeah. Okay. It was for you, but was that your daughter that got it? It looks really pretty. It looks really pretty. That's awesome. So I'm thinking we're going to have some fun today. Kind of want to do a shallow dive and then go a little deeper into what can you make with granny squares. We know that we can make blankets, and we've seen them. We've seen all different kinds, and they're really cute. I love a good granny square. But let's see what else we can make. Now, I don't know if you've been with me a long time, you know, quite a few years ago, was it 3 years ago? I made my sweet sister-in-law a purse, and it was with red and just a really pretty purse. And yes, I'm not in my car this morning. That's right, Miguel. Um, oh, good. You entered it into the Bag a Day contest. That's good. We could make washcloths. We could, Nikki, anytime, anywhere. You know it. But I made my sweet sister-in-law a purse, and I fell in love with it. I don't know if she liked it, but I fell in love with it. And so yeah, it was pretty awesome. I really, really liked it. So I don't know. Um, It was really pretty. So she loves red, so I made it with red on the outside. The inside was a different color for the flowers, and then like a sage for the second row. It's just a regular granny square, and then red for the outer row. And then I think I did 2 outer rows of red, and then I just connected them together so that they made a purse. And then I had handles. And let me see, were they leather handles or I think they were. Can't remember. And so I attached those because the purse kind of came up in a point, so I attached them right there. And I loved it. Loved it, loved it. And I haven't made another one since. And I need to, because now I know how to do a no-sew bag liner for my crochet projects. So, you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But I just thought that we could deep dive into the granny square market. But first things first. Da, 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 da. Okay. Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer? Did you know that Cinderella played soccer? Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer? Because she kept running away from the ball. Ba-dum-bum. Oh my goodness. What do you call an angry carrot? Good morning, Robin. It's good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Happy Friday. What do you call an angry carrot? I'm kind of waiting a little bit because I know that there's a lag. What do you call an angry carrot? A steamed vegetable. Steamed vegetable. Where do polar bears keep their money? Where do polar bears keep their money? In a snowbank. All right, so that's enough of that for right now. Alice says, a few years ago, I made a crochet stuff holder, granny square on the top, single crochet square on the back, connect, and I put the hook. I'm using small scissors and yarn needles. I also put stitch markers. Nikki, you got it, a snowbank. Yep. Polar bears regularly go to the snowbank, don't you know? Granny square on top and single crochet square on the back. You connect it and put the hook you're using, small scissors and yarn needles. And you also put stitch markers in there. I really like that. That is awesome. That is awesome. Love it. Love it, love it. So let's see. Let us head over. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm going to save that one for last. Here we go. Okay, so here is the screen. This one is the sprucecrafts.com, and it says, what to do with crochet granny squares. And, here's the blanket, join the granny squares into a blanket. But look at this. It's a chunky granny square bib, free crochet pattern. Isn't that cute? I don't know that I would actually put that string around the baby, but it's cute. Oh, I see. Okay, a single crochet granny square. And then you need to add some arms and a tie to close it. Interesting. So those two little ear-looking things on the top, they actually go on the shoulders of the baby, and then you kind of like tie it around the neck. Yeah, I would come up with something a little better as for tying it around the baby, because that doesn't look very good. Granny square, scrubby, or pot holder. Yeah. Crochet 2 granny squares and stitch them together to make a really simple scrubby or pot holder. Yeah. Obviously do it in cotton yarn. Look at this one. It's a granny square fingerless glove. I had never considered that. Can you imagine just making 2 granny squares to fit your hand, and then when you sew up the sides, just leave this. Now I would probably do a little cuff on the top. This kind of just looks like they just left the granny square, but I would do a little bit of a ribbed cuff around the around the wrist. But I like it. I like it. I think it can use a little bit of extra DIY from us. And I know that we're all creative enough to do that. Now look at this one. This one is a crochet granny scarf. Now I had watched, some of the best projects that I've seen were projects that were made with scrap yarn or random yarn. And one of the things that I saw was, let's see, who was it? It was not Bag a Day, Jada in Stitches. Give me a moment. Jada in Stitches had this game that she played, and it was, a chat game. And then when somebody would answer a trivia question or whatever, then she would have to change colors. It was this very elaborate game that she had, and she had all the rules worked out and everything, and it was fun to watch. But every time there was a shift of some sort, then she would have to change colors and continue making the granny square. And she had a specific size that she was making, and it was with all different colors, and so it was just a random mismatch of granny square colors. And in the end, she put them all together and she made a scarf. I think hers were a little bit bigger than this one. This one kind of looks like a skinny scarf, and that's okay too. It also doesn't look very soft, but you know, here we are just getting ideas. Now look at this granny square crochet hat pattern. Granny squares can be used to make all kinds of accessories from head to toe, and this one uses granny squares in a combination with one granny square pentagon for the top of the head in order to actually make the hat. This is really cute. I like this idea. So apparently the Spruce Crafts page, for me at least, is a place to get ideas. Now look at this one. A crochet purse or bag of any size can be made with a granny square. All you have to do if you want, a small purse, you just use small squares. If you want a really big bag, then you make big squares. I love this idea. Love it, love it, love it. Now, this next one, the granny square jacket pattern, is in line with the kit that I got from Mary Maxim for the Crochet of the Month Club. And this one is right in line with that. Looks pretty straightforward, actually. And it looks like, she just used all different kinds of granny squares and then made a cuff. Love it. You can make it in your favorite colors. I really like it. Now this one I don't understand, but maybe some of you will really be into this. It is a woven granny square wall hanging. So the link here is for a free tutorial that takes you through all of the steps that you will need to learn how to weave yarn into a granny square. So I don't get it, but maybe I'm just not artsy enough. I don't know. But it does show that we can do a whole lot with a granny square, and it doesn't just have to be the standard, granny square blanket or whatnot. So number 10 of 10, it says you can donate crochet squares to charity. Let's see. Knit a Square is an example of a charity accepting these donations. So I would imagine that it would have to be a certain size. You would have to do a little bit of research there. So let's take a look at the next one. So this one is Whistle and Ivy. Here we go. Share this tab. Whistle and Ivy. And 13 awesome granny square projects. Now this one really has some cutie things in it. Now some of the things, like this first one, is something that I've already done. I made granny square earrings, and I love them. And I don't wear jewelry a lot. I wish that I did. I just don't wear it as much as I could, but I do love it. And I really like the way they connected it. It's a little bit better. In her picture here, there is an extra connection. In mine, I just connected it directly to the hook. But I like the way she added an extra I'll say link onto it. So it would help it dangle just a little bit more. All right. And then here along the same line, granny square bunting, tea and crochet. It says, oh yeah, this is really cute. So if you want to dress up an area, if you want to make a festive party idea, this is something that's really cute because you can make this in any color scheme. You can make it bright if you have children and you want to, dress up the room for maybe a birthday party or something like that, but you don't want to you don't want to use the paper streamers and all of those things that, basically you use them once and then you throw them away. Don't want to do that. And, you don't want to run to Dollar Tree every time that you need. Yes, Dollar Tree is $1.25 now. It's not $1, but you don't want to have to keep reusing it every time, or not reusing it, but repurchasing bunting or anything like that every single time that there's a party. You want to be able to reuse and be smart with your resources. So I'm really really do like that a lot. Let's see what else we've got here. That is super cute. Let's see. Let me see if I can get rid of that. There we go. Okay. Obviously, a granny square pillow. You can do this in any design. This one is really kind of cool because it has the solid squares. It's just 9. In quilting, you would call that a 9 patch. And so it's really nice. And, obviously you can see the squares are random. You would do a solid back. Very nice. And it looks like there's a black pillow underneath. So that is also good. Look at this. This is called Happy Crochet Chair Covers. So look at this. This is really a neat idea. I really do like it. And it would work really well if you had a square chair. I don't know how well it would work if you have the chairs that come out a little bit, the wooden chairs that kind of have a little bit of an edge, but this one is super, super cute. I like it. Now here's another version of the granny square hat. So this one, I like it. And look, it even has a fingerless glove, but I like it. It has the granny squares around, and then it just does, it kind of looks like she's using a cake that changes colors. Yeah, I like it a lot. Like it, like it, like it. So just a simple, single crochet. It's a slouchy hat. It works. It works for her, definitely. Now this one is a granny square basket. And, granny squares can hold their shape really well, but they can also be floppy. So you would want to maybe encourage it to stand up by maybe, putting something in the corners to just encourage it to stand up. But I do like that a lot. Now this one I saw, this is a granny square zipper pouch. And I saw something on Instagram. I saw someone making one. And so basically they made 4 granny squares. And oh look, they didn't sew it together. They actually hooked it. That's really neat. So there's 4 granny squares, 2 on the front, 2 on the back. And then they had it opened, and they hot glued a felt lining on the inside, and then they sewed the zipper in, and then they let the liner go over where they sewed the zipper and glued that on, like right at the zipper. And voila, there you have it. A really cute pouch. I like this idea a lot. I think it's cute. I think it's easy. You hot glue the liner in with felt. So yeah, I'm really liking that a lot. Once I get my table, my room set up where I can actually work on, oh, look at this little granny square purse Lulu loves. And this is a little tiny one for a little tiny human being. And how adorable is that? It looks like it's with chunky yarn and 1, 2, 3 rows with a border. And so basically 4 rows. The last 2 rows are the same neutral color. Super cute, super cute. And it looks like they've used the chunky yarn to crochet just a little chain to wrap around the little one's head. And I like that. That one would be very quick and easy to do. And little ones just love having bags to put things in, right? So this one is a mini granny square tech case. So for your iPad or your tablet, just make a series of 2-row granny squares. How cute is this? And so this one is 3 across and, well, 3.5 down. Looks like what they did was make a rectangle, 3 across, and made it as long as they needed so they could fold it up and then have have a little lip to fold over. I really like that. It's super cute. Super cute. You can make it in any color. I like that. And if you wanted to, because this is a tech bag, you could use felt and line it as well. And what I would do is line it on the inside, but not line the flap. And that way the flap would fold over so much easier. I like it. I like it a lot. So, how are y'all doing? I haven't checked the comments. Hey, Connie, good morning. It's good to see you. Yeah, for mitts and anything, you do want to use cotton. No, 50-50 can't work. Jessica, when you're using, hey, Biscuit, it's good to see you. Good to see you. If you're going to use it for a hot pad, you want to use at minimum 80% cotton, 20% other fabric. You don't want to go 85, actually. You don't want to go lower than that because you don't want to risk having the acrylic melt. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have a pattern for granny fingerless gloves. Smaller square leaves room to double crochet cuff. Nice. Nice, Alice. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, I would say no. So let me go back. Let's see. Whistle and Ivy. I love this one. Oh my gosh. This one is probably one of my favorites. Uh-oh. Let me go back. What in the world happened there? Okay. Now this is a granny square tote bag. And look how awesome this is. It is a solid granny. You know what I like about this solid granny is that you look at it and you see squares, but then you look at it and you see granny squares. I like it. This one is a granny square shrug for a little one. And this is by Lulu Loves. Super cute. Oh, look at this. A granny square dog bed. And the dog is wearing a granny square scarf around her neck. But look at this granny square dog bed. Now, the thing with the granny square dog beds, you're going to have to make sure that your dog has really super short nails. And you can see this dog, I don't know if you can see it, but this dog has really nice manicured nails. My dogs, I couldn't use this because their nails would get caught Now this one, this one's really, really kind of interesting. It is a granny square fingerless glove. Oh, they call them arm warmers because look how far up they go, almost to the elbow. Yep. So there's that. And that is all for the whistle and ivy. And that one was really interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm loving it. And okay, so this next one is from don'tbesuchasquare.com. I love that. Don'tbesuchasquare.com. And this one is 15 crochet granny square projects to try. And this is super, super fun. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Now look at this. This is really cute. Now you can tell that this is a cotton. You can tell just by the way the crochet is laying. So it looks like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's an 8-petal granny square. Really cute. I like that pattern. And so here she has the front and back, I'm assuming looks the same. And if you look right at the top, there is a row of what appears to be single crochet going right across the top. And then there's another row going across the top. That is where, either one of those is where you could attach and crochet your no-sew liner in. Obviously, this one would have to have a liner because the holes are kind of big, but how cute is that? How cute. You know, another thing that you could do if you wanted to would be to hot glue it. Hot glue the liner, make a square. Don't make it large, don't make it smaller than your bag, make it larger than your bag on the inside, and that way when you stuff it in, the inside is bigger, and that way it gives room for the crochet stitches to relax and expand and hold your whatever. I like this one. What do you think? Okay, this one is called the Primrose Bag. So that's what the flower is called. Now, this one is a diamond corner granny baby blanket. And yeah, it's really cute. So it looks like it has a regular granny square, large granny square in the middle, and then the border incorporates more granny square stitches. And yeah, I like it. Here is another wall hanging. This one I can get behind. This one I personally like. I like the color decor. I like the way it is skewered onto that little bamboo stick. And yeah, and I like this fringe. The other fringe, it just looked like strings. I just wasn't, like I said, I'm probably not creative enough. This one I really like. And it looks like something that you could do fairly easily. Yep, it's called Simple Granny Square Wall Hanging. Nice. So this one is a Gwendolyn doily. So basically it is, oh, look at that design on the inside of that granny square. That is really cool. Really cool. Huh. I like it. So this one is not your everyday granny square. It is a specialized granny square, and it looks like there's 3 squares going down the long side and 2 deep, and it's really nice. I like it. I would try that out just to see how to make that granny square because I do like it. Oh, now look at this. Okay, so this one is a granny square rectangle shawl. And so this is a shawl. It's supposed to be wider. You can see how the granny squares are definitely larger. Um, I like the color scheme and I like the idea of it. I like it a lot. What do you think? Now this one is Adelie Granny Square Blanket. It's a standard Granny Square blanket, but it looks like it has some extra special stitching on it to bring it together. And I like this one. I like it a lot. Oh, look at this one. Farmhouse Granny Square Blanket. That one's nice. Ooh, makes my eyes kind of go, woo woo. Now look at this one. So this one is a Heartland Granny Scarf. So basically, it looks like 1, 2, 3 colors were used for the square, and then a fourth color, a gray, was used for the outer, um, for the very last row, and to connect it. So there you have it. And it looks like they've changed up the 3 colors in the middle, changed up the order with all of them. If you can see, like the one on the front right at the bottom, the middle is a gold, then you go with a purple, then you go with a blue. The one right above it is purple, gold, blue. Blue is still the same because there's only 3 ways to change it up. And on the left, blue, purple, and gold. So that's nice, and you can use your own color scheme. So you don't have to worry about making it exactly the same. Now, this is a Crochet and Easy Cocoon cardigan. Um, if you really like the cocoon cardigans, this would be the way to go. Super fast, as we know. Once you get going with a granny square, there's just no stopping it. It's like it's easy, right? Because it's the same thing on all 4 sides. Now this one is a cabled granny pillow, and it looks like it has actually used some super bulky yarn, like some blanket yarn. Looks like a really, really puffy. Oh, look at this one. So this one is a daisy granny square baby blanket, and it's super cute. I really like it. It's very happy. Like it, like it. Now look at this one. This one is awesome. This one has a border around the head, and then the granny squares going around, and then it has the slouchy, um, you know, slouchy rest of the hat, and then it has a pom-pom. I like this one a lot. I think I like this one better than the other one just because it has a little bit of a border. It doesn't just end with a granny square around your face. I like having a little bit of a border. How about you? What do you think? Now here, I have to scroll down a little bit so that you can see this is, yeah, okay, I was going to call it a Ruana, and it is. It's a Granny Square project, Sedona Ruana. So basically you have 1, 2, 3, 4, you have 2 big granny squares on either side of the front, and I'm assuming, I don't see the back, but I'm assuming that you have the same going down the back. You may not. You may actually have just a bigger granny square. I don't know. But it's very cool. Very cool. I like it. I like it. So I'm going to check on you. Good morning, Diane. It's good to see you. Hey, HD, good to see you. Okay, so let's see. That is the Ruana. And okay, so the next one is a sunburst granny square bag. And this is not bad. It's really kind of cute. Sunburst, so it's a different kind of granny square. I like it. I like it, like it. I think if you made something like this in this color, I think a young girl would really like that. Um, Maybe to carry books in, to go to the library. Yeah, it's a nice tote. Doesn't look like it has a lining. I would definitely put a lining. Um, the only thing I'm wondering about is, can you see right in the middle of that? There's a lot of connections. I don't know how I feel about that. It feels like it's a little too flimsy. Can you see that right in the middle? I don't know. Okay, Sweet Dreams baby blanket. Super cute. Make one big granny square and then put a cute border on it. Easy peasy, right? And any color you like. Now this one is special. Super cute. It is a baby blanket, and what it's doing is incorporating granny circle squares with a granny square that has a little sheep in the center. So it's super cute. Little ones would love it. I'm sure it's really soft to feel. Mm. All right. So that's all for that one. So the last one that I have to share with you is Marley Bird. Now, Marley Bird, if you know, Marley Bird is a great teacher, and she is associated with Yarnspirations, and she has, it says, almost 150 free Granny Square projects. So here's the thing with this, and it is on marleybird.com. But here's the thing with this, she has patterns, but look at how they're listed. So these are the links. So this is the marleybird.com /blog/free Granny Square projects. And she has these different categories. So look at this Granny Square hat. What do you think about that? This Granny Square hat, this one right here on the left, kind of reminds me, I don't know why, probably the shape of the bill kind of reminds me of Gilligan's Island. It's not the color, it's not the design, but it just reminds me of Gilligan's Island. So what I've done is clicked on all of these different Granny Squares to wear. And I really like that idea of the sweater and then having the border on the waist, around the waist, be granny squares. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-row granny square. I'm liking it. These are granny blankets, 70 free patterns, and then granny home, 24 free patterns. That looks like a pillow. And then there's, you may also like. So what I did was I clicked on the here we go. I clicked on this one, and this is Granny Squares to Wear, 51 free crochet Granny Square clothing and accessory patterns. So it has that sweater. It has the bucket hat. Look at this cute skirt. Lots of cute ideas. Granny square accessories, cowls, scarves, and shawls. And the thing is, though, here is a list. So she doesn't like show all of them. She gives links to all of these. So I couldn't open up the link to all of these. So I opened up the link to a couple of them. And I will show you. So that one, okay. Granny Fade Crochet Shawl. And then here is the Granny Square Clothing Vest, Sweaters, and Ponchos. Granny Motif Vest. Let's see if we can find the sweater. Let's see. Okay. Crochet 2-color Granny Square jacket. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. Okay, so this one is the Crochet Granny Cardigan. And obviously you can make this in any color you like. This one is a little unusual, isn't it? It has a white with a crochet motif and a black border. It is different. Let's check this one out right here. Let me go up a little bit. This is the back of the sweater. I don't know how I feel about that one. Tell me how you feel about that one. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Nikki. With that one, the connection was just really weird in the middle, wasn't it? What do you think about this one? I'm not sure how I feel about this one. This one is a little different. Yeah, I agree, Nikki. And see, that's the thing, with colors, we can change the colors. We can, change up. But I don't know if, what is this anyway? Is this, oh, look, see the granny square, the colors are in the corner of each square. It's really unusual. I don't know how I feel about this. Actually, I do know how I feel about this. My eye just twitched, but I'm trying to be nice. Okay, let's try this one. Let's see. Okay, this is the one that I really liked. So take a look at this one. This is the one that I really liked. I don't know whether it's the color that I like about this one. I like the thin wrist cuffs. I like having that border of the granny squares. I just really like that. I don't know why, but I do. And so this is one, it's a free pattern on Yarnspirations. And I think that this is one that I would actually make. That other one I wouldn't make. The whole time I would be like, what is this? What is the color? What the what? So, oh, here it is on a model. And take a look. It is so cute. So cute. Yep, I like it. I like it a lot. Definitely. So this one I am going to keep in my repertoire. Out of all of the Granny Square projects that we've seen, this is the one that just like really like ticked all the boxes for me, you know? Yeah. All right. So, oh yeah. Let me get rid of that one. Okay, we just have a couple more to show. And because, here we go, because there are too many to go through on the Marley Bird site. So that is why I would highly encourage you to, here we go, to go to Marley Bird, go to the Granny Square section, and then just methodically click on each link, because just by the title, you don't know what you're going to see. She doesn't give, little photos next to each one. So you just really have to follow the links. It is a little time consuming, but that's one of our hobbies, right? Looking at patterns, collecting yarn, crocheting, collecting hooks, talking about yarn, talking about patterns. It's all our hobbies. We love it. So this one is a baby blanket. It's Red Heart Baby Granny 3 Rays. And so this is version 1. And how cute is that? And it looks like it just goes from the center out and makes a big granny. And it looks like it uses 4 different colorways. It looks like it has a lavender, it has a variegated, it has a yellow. Oh no, it just has three colorways. Okay, let's see. So that one was version 1. Oh, well, where is version 2? Yes, that's what it is. So here is one with a different colorway, and these are solids, really nice. A green, a yellow, and a blue. Love those colors. So this is version 1, and I guess you would just have to Google the other versions because they're not sharing them. Okay, so this one is the Marley Bird. This is what she shared, 24 free granny patterns for the home. And okay, so we have granny square bags, pillows, a granny strawberry dishcloth. I'm going to look at the dishcloth. And a granny corner dishcloth, a two-tone dishcloth, granny ottoman cover, easy square coasters, a heart-shaped granny scrubby, a granny tree skirt. Let's take a look at that. And a granny drawstring bag. Let's see, let's do the tree skirt. And let's do that one. Okay. Let's look at the tree skirt. Oh, yeah. I think I may have seen Mikey from Bag-A-Day actually do this tutorial. Super cute. Super cute. And here's the thing, you can make it whatever color scheme you want for your Christmas. So it's a Christmas tree skirt. And if you want to make it, red, green, silver, gold, if you want to do the blue and white, or blues and different shades of white for like snowy looking. If you just want to do, red and white or green and white or blue and white or, basically any color. Hey, if you like purple, do purple and silver and white, and maybe throw in a sage green or something. This one is really, really nice. I like it because it's funky. It's, it's like, dare I say it? It's so ugly. It's adorable, right? How do you feel about this one? Tell me what you think about this granny square tree skirt. Hey, Spring. Good to see you. Bye, Naomi. Aw, have a great weekend. Tell me what you think about this. I'm looking at the comments right now so I can see. Would you put this around your Christmas tree? Let's have a vote. Oh my goodness. I would put this around my Christmas tree because it looks like a sweater that Grandma crocheted for you, right? I think that when Mikey did the tutorial for this, he adapted the squares because I think there's something about the way it curled up or something like that. He had to make it give a little more on the outside. You would like it in different colors? Yeah. Would you do a color scheme or would you do a random color? This one, obviously it's not a random color, but it does have colors that don't scream Christmas, right? Doesn't scream Christmas to me, but I like it because it screams homemade grandma vibes, funky vibes, like an old country cottage vibe. Like here's a throw for you. You could put this around your grandma. If she comes to visit and she's cold, you could bring this out and just like pop her head in that center and just wrap it around. Here, Grandma, I got you a wrap. I mean, it would work, right? I think it would work. Grandma might like it. You never know. Okay, Nikki says she would do Christmas colors. Yeah. I would. Well, this is so crazy. I don't know. I think I might like this one. The more I look at it, the more I like it. I wasn't sure at first if I would like it. Alice, would you wear this as a neck warmer? Hey, Spring, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Y'all go over to Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and check out their channel. Thank you very much. And so what do you think about this? Because, yeah, I think I like it. The more I'm looking at it, this is so weird. Okay. When I first saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, look at those colors. Like my eyes started twitching. Must be a twitchy eye day or something. But my eyes started twitching and I was like, oh my gosh, look at all the stuff going on this picture. And now the more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah. Alice, I'm going to have it. And when you come to Tennessee to visit me, if it's cold, I'm going to bring this out and say, Alice, I have you a special neck warmer and shoulder cover. I think so too. And some hand spun yarn. I think that would make it even funkier. I really like it. I don't know. I'm doing it. I like it. This one is going on my list along with that sweater with the granny squares on the bottom. I really liked that one. Let me see if I still have it up. I'm going to go revisit that one. Yes, I do. So this one right here, this sweater right here is going to be on my list. Definitely. I like it. It looks like that. It looks like that sweater is a single crochet, which is good, but it's It'll take a little bit longer, but that's okay. I wonder if it's using a 3-weight yarn. Let me see. Probably not. Nope. Patton's Grace yarn, navy. Patton's Grace yarn, navy. And Citadel, clay, and cardinal. So let's see. Patton's Grace yarn. Let's see what. Okay, Patton's Grace yarn. It is. It's a light 3-weight yarn. Okay. Thanks for hanging with me because I just had to see. That is a light 3-weight yarn. So that's why it looks like it has a really nice drape. Even though it has a single crochet, it doesn't look super bulky. It doesn't look super heavy because when you do a single crochet, it makes the sweater bulkier. I like that. I think that is the way to go. And thank you, Alice, for the link. Oh, goat funds. That's right. Goat funds. Thank you, Spring. That's so nice. And yes to the sweater. I really like that sweater. So I'm going to put the link to these down below. But it's going to take me just a little bit to put the links to them. I'm not going to put the links to all of them, but I'm going to put the links to the main pages where I, got the ideas. And then for this sweater and for that funky crochet skirt, I'm going to put the direct links to those because those are my favorites. Alice, you'd love it, right? And I hope that you have a wonderful day. Have a great weekend. I should see you on Monday. I don't think that there's anything that will interfere with Monday, but we will see. And I think next week, Wednesday, is the day that I have an appointment out of town in the big city. And that appointment is at 9:30, and it takes us an hour and a half to get there. So Wednesday is probably the day that I won't be with you in the morning. Maybe in the afternoon we can do a crochet along or something like that. But just keep an eye out. So I hope that you have a great day. And I will see you next time. Look later on this afternoon for those links. It's going to take me a little bit. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. Much love to everybody. And I will see you next time.